It started with something I never thought I'd see in my own backyard. My well, the one that had supplied clean water to my family's ranch for generations, was filled with concrete. Not just tampered with, not just capped, but completely ruined. And the worst part? The culprits weren't vandals or strangers. It was the HOA. Their excuse? They claimed my well was an unauthorized structure that didn't meet their community standards. Never mind that my ranch wasn't even part of their HOA jurisdiction. Never mind that my water source was entirely on private property. They decided to take matters into their own hands, sending in contractors to pour literal cement down my well. My family had no water. My livestock had no water. It was an attack that cut deep, and I knew exactly what they were trying to do: force me into their control. But they underestimated me. You see, what they didn't realize is that the HOA's entire neighborhood water supply came from pipes running across my land. Their homes, their fancy lawns, their resort-style pool, all of it depended on the aquifer that flowed under my property. I called in a crew, reviewed the easements, and realized something shocking. Their right to the water wasn't guaranteed. In fact, the paperwork showed they had been using more than they were legally entitled to, so I had every legal ground to act. The next morning, I walked out to the valve house, turned the heavy iron wheel, and froze their entire water supply. Within hours, sprinklers stopped, showers ran dry, and panic spread through their pristine streets. People poured out of their homes, waving their hands, demanding answers. That's when the HOA president stormed up my driveway, red in the face, screaming that I couldn't do this. But I just pulled out the paperwork, held it up, and calmly told him, "You destroyed my well. You cut off my family's lifeline. Now you can live without yours." The silence that followed was priceless. He knew he had no ground to stand on. No judge, no sheriff, no one could undo what they themselves had started. And as they scrambled for bottled water and excuses, I smiled. Because the HOA had tried to choke me out, but in the end, I was the one who controlled every drop they thought they owned.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.